Loving the new venue at Yashobhumi. It's very well organized, the entire expo. And our basic purpose of being here is just to let the automotive industry know that we are here to service them with solutions, not mere products, but solutions for both the OE as well as the aftermarket side. Again, both with lubricants and with AdBlue. So we're here showcasing our Velvex brand. We have a refreshed logo for our brand, and very soon there'll be a lot of marketing activities and initiatives which will be done across the country to sort of promote the newly refreshed brand. And also sort of the Auto Expo, there are so many OEMs which come over here, so we want to sort of just show to the OEMs that we are here to service you, support you, our existing customers as well as the potential customer that we're looking at. So we just want to give them confidence that we are here with our products and solutions to service their requirements.
SCR bypass is actually a huge issue for the industry and for the environment today. For example, let's say BS4, BS6 trucks and diesel vehicles use AdBlue to manage the pollution levels, and that comes through a equipment called the SCR. Now, if you bypass the SCR, what really happens is that the pollution goes to even below BS1.
Yeah.
So it's actually really bad for the environment. So we are in conversations with a lot of OEMs, with the ministry, etc., and we are going back to them and actually explaining to them that there needs to be legislation, and more than important, I think legislation is there. There needs to be enforcement of this legislation so that the SCR bypass can be tackled. From our side, we are actually educating the consumers and the customers, saying that this is really bad. You can save a few rupees, but what it really does to the environment, what it will do to the future is really very harmful. So we are doing a lot of work. We are doing a lot of work regarding actually explaining to consumers and customers the dangers of the SCR bypass.
So this year has been, I would say, pretty good for us. We've expanded our manufacturing capabilities for AdBlue. So currently we're operating 25 manufacturing plants for AdBlue. So by far the highest number of manufacturing plants for any one single organization. Our competition is way behind us in terms of the number of locations from where they're able to service AdBlue. In terms of the demand, both our own Velvex brand plus the OEM co-branded and the genuine oils and genuine AdBlue that we do has been growing for us this year. We have exponentially increased our bulk dispenser locations pan India. We've tied up with HPCL and IOCL, and we are sort of placing dispensing solutions at their retail outlets. We're also placing dispensers at the OEM workshops and garages. Plus with the Velvex brand, we're also going to placing these dispensing systems at dhabas and way bridges and other natural halting spots for the truckers. So thereby, so we've I would say we've expanded our distribution as well as production reach in this current financial year.
For example, for AdBlue, we are really expanding reach. So, and we are expanding reach in two ways. One, we are putting a lot more of what we call the bulk dispensing units or the deft dispensing systems, what we call DDS. So that we are expanding both our own branded Velvex as well as with IOCL, HPCL and with other OEMs. On the lube front, we are in the middle of relaunching our brand. You will see a refreshed packaging and refreshed brand in the next couple of months, and we are then wanting to take this mainstream through social media and other campaigns, and you will see a lot more of the Velvex brand in the next few months.
I mean, we have growth targets for both these segments. So we don't we don't create targets in terms of the proportion of the business that we do amongst these two different channels that we have. We want to grow across all the segments that we operate in. We are proud to be the preferred partners of all the OEMs to whom we supply. So we work with a partnership approach which helps us, to grow, our business with them and to grow the overall OEM aftermarket business as well. And at the same time, what Vikas mentioned on the relaunch of the Velvex brand, so there is a clear push towards, making this brand more visible, making the products, reach, many more customers across both the lubricants as well as the AdBlue product segments.
And just to add, we actually see growth across segments.
Yeah.
So it's not a question of either or for us.
Yeah.
Yeah. So because so you will get to an either or if you feel that this segment is stagnating and that segment is growing. We don't see it that way.
Yeah.
We see all segments growing. So we are really going after everything.
Or for that matter, the industry is also like growing, right? So when the OEMs also grow, there's also room, room available for our brand also to grow.
So we are actually expanding our facilities. So you're right. For example, the two-wheeler, which is a 1 liter pack, is growing exponentially. So we are adding new lines, we are adding new machines, we are adding modern machines with higher throughput, etc. That's how we are refreshing our manufacturing facilities. The other thing that we are doing is also expanding reach and distribution. So, and we have separate teams working on separate things. So from a corporate point of view, it's not an either or for us.
Yeah.
And we are expanding all our teams. So for example, this year we would have taken 20% more salespeople. Then so let's say we'll end on 31st March versus what we started with, at least 20% more salespeople, and we are expanding across segments.
So we are investing heavily, both in terms of infrastructure, manpower, our marketing, outreach. So there is, clear sort of, reinvestment in the business happening to take the business to the next level. So today we are a 2,000 crore odd company. We have an aspiration to reach about 5,000 crores in the next 3 years' time. So, with that aspiration, we are sort of firing all cylinders. We're not saying that, okay, we fire only one cylinder or the next. We're going like, all guns blazing.